Today's pie is from the baker's tray at Bowen. Yes, we're back in Bowen again. There's 2 bakeries in here, and this is the second of them. Alright, so she's a bit windy, so Sarah's ready to grab the bag. So I'll pull her out. Alright, oh, she's soft on the sides. Oh, we've got a bit of separation happening on the crust already there around for the lid. Firm on the bottom, not overly cooked. Oh, sorry, not overcooked. Like the sesame is on top, looks very pretty, but odd for a steak and mushroom to have sesame seeds at top. So, all right, let's have a munch. So this is Sarah's steak and pepper. Starting to get a little bit on the overcooked side, I would have said. And like last time when in Bowen, got to come down by the waterside to eat your pie. Tide's really out today. Halfway through my pie, oh, sorry, it's dripping out the back, so just had to save my finger there. Nice flaky top. There's a nice reasonably thick gravy. It's not overly thick. A few mushrooms in there, bit of steak, but it is falling apart around the seams, that's for sure. Yeah, as you can see, dripping out. All right, let's finish her off. Oh, and it's hot. Just finished my pie. Now I just got to finish all the bits that fell out. Finished my bits. Found somewhere to go wash my hands and clean up, and we're back. So, how would I rate this pie? It was an interesting pie. As you can see, it fell apart, which is unfortunate. The bottom of the base was quite crunchy. The top of the lid was actually quite nice. It was flaky, but not to the point where it was falling off. But when you bit into it, you had a nice crunch to it. So that was quite yummy. There was an all right amount of mushroom in it. Never enough for me, but it was an all right amount. A few bits of steak, which were not too bad. A lot of mince. The mince was all right. The gravy was not thick, but it wasn't runny either. So it was a sort of medium sort of gravy, so it held itself together nicely. It had an all right flavour to it. The sesame seed on top, probably a bit too much. It was a little bit overpowering in some 1 or 2 points. So probably just a little bit less sesame seed would be good. I probably would have been tempted to give this pie a 4 if it had held together. Certainly wouldn't be higher than that, but because I had so much trouble eating it, I'm going to give it a rating of 3. But I do have to say, in the 2 options in Bowen, this is by far the better one. Also, very friendly staff in there, young girls serving, was very cheerful and delightful.
So I had a pepper steak pie, and the pastry at the bottom was quite firm and crunchy. My pie did not fall apart, maybe because I know how to eat a pie.
Low blow.
The filling was quite generous and consisted of a nice thick gravy, mince, and tiny pieces of steak. All in all, I'm going to rate this a 3. It was a great pie.
Sorry, seagull flopped next to us. Was it peppery?
But it wasn't peppery. Hence the reason I'm only giving this a 3.
That's all right. They're cooking a barbecue, and the barbecue shovel just behind us. And somebody chucked something off the barbecue, and I brought in every seagull within about a kilometre instantaneously. It was a good distraction. Nothing but look at it. Feeling a little bit like Alfred Hitchcock's The Birds, the Seaside edition.